What's up, YouTube? This is JP Panther back with a video, and today's video is actually another DC news update video. And again, this also came out like 2 days ago, whatever. This came out on deadline. So again, I'm gonna link the article in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. So this comes from Deadline, right? Justice League Dark Bad Robot film in development. Warner Brothers TV shows based on Warner Brothers DC Comics. So if you guys don't know, J.J. Abrams, he signed like a 500. Him and his company, they signed like a 500 million deal with Warner Brothers to work on all Warner Brothers materials. Pretty much, they signed him on for him to be the Kevin Feige of the DCEU and DC Comics and all this other stuff. So they paid him a bunch of money so he could overlook all that stuff. And the article pretty much talks about how JJ is looking to do a Justice League Dark movie or a Justice League Dark universe, or like either TV shows or movies. Like what I read about is that it seems like they want to make more of a Justice League Dark movie over than a TV show. But I'm just gonna read some of it, and let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna read some of it. This article is pretty long, and I'm just gonna get to the most important thing. It says, okay. It says that this deal is a very big deal at this point in the time. There aren't any specific projects, characters that are being specifically developed out of the franchise. I understand that Bad Robot's head of motion pictures, Hannah Belena, and head of television, Ben Stevenson, will soon be taking meetings with talent reps and writing clients on which characters will get their own projects. Justice League Dark appeared in September 2011, issue number 1, and they talk about characters like Constantine and Swamp Thing and Santana and all these other Demon Man and all these other characters, whatever, and Black Orchid Child, Nightmare. Again, this is also early. It's not specifically yet if Bad Boys boss J.J. Abrams will be directing any of these projects, and Milena on the future side will work with Warner Brothers, president of DC-based film production, Walter Hamada, with Stevenson will work on other projects with Warner Brothers and all this other stuff. And he talked about, since JJ, movie made $1 billion and stuff like that, and blah blah blah. Here, I just want to give you my quick thoughts about this, right? I think, if they do Justice League Dark, and listen, I can understand from his point of view if it's true. I can see them doing Justice League Dark, right? I don't know if it would work as a movie, but hey, man, I can see them doing it because I think if they do Justice League Dark, I think it's kind of good because if you use the original Justice League, you're going to cause all these problems because everyone's like, oh man, I want my Batman, I want my Superman, I want my Wonder Woman, I want my Aquaman, I want this, Flash. The problem is, everybody knows who the Justice League are at this point. Even if the movie's trash, people know these characters' names and stuff like that. Even the general public and the hardcore fans. If you take the other characters that no one really knows about, like Constantine and Swamp Thing and Zatanna, people don't really have a Demon Man and all of them, like Nightmare. They don't really know about them unless you're a hardcore, die-hard comic book fan, and there's not as much stress to deal with it. I think JJ, if it's true, I think JJ's looking at the Marvel formula and be like, okay, what Marvel did was take a bunch of losers, B, C, D list characters, and made movies out of them and made them the biggest, hottest thing ever. I think JJ's like, okay, let's do the same thing. So instead of them taking like Batman and all these popular characters and we have to deal with all the stress and headaches, let's take characters that aren't as known, well, they're known or maybe not as known, put them in a movie together and have them fight like Darkseid or something like that. You feel me? So instead of them having like the big name characters, you have the smaller name or the B, C, D list team, put them in a movie together and go from there. And also you don't have to deal with as much pressure because it's like, okay, they're not as popular and there's not as much of a risk, kind of. You feel me? It's something new, something different, and put them in multiple movies and make people care about them and stuff like that. And also I think it's different because that's like, it's almost like their version. Justice League Dark is almost like their version of Dark Avengers. Like they're all kind of like anti-dark villains. Not like Legion of Doom, but they're kind of like anti-heroes coming together and fighting bad guys and stuff like that. Kind of like, Marvel's Dark Avengers. But the thing is, no one really knows who the Dark Avengers are unless you're hardcore. No, Dark Justice. The Dark Justice League Dark unless you're a hardcore, like diehard comic book fan like I am. But overall, if they do it, I think that's good, and I think it would be better to do it. And also, I think Warner Brothers getting JJ. As much as people listen, I have issue with him with Star Wars and stuff like that. There's a lot of problems. You saw my videos and stuff like that. But overall, if you look at it from a business point of view, JJ, as much as you like him or hate him, whatever, he brings in money. That's all that matters. If he can bring in $1 billion and you have to deal with Star Wars type problems, Warner Brothers don't care. They're like, hey, we got $1 billion, we set, and the movie and the money we spent on JJ was worth it. And also, if they do it, because the thing is, even as much as like people bitch about Lost, Star Trek, and Star Wars, they still made money. So if they still made money and the normies came out to see it, that's all that matters. Because you could complain and nitpick about it, and we can, people can hate Star Wars. I definitely don't like the new Star Wars that he's done, but he still brought in money. Force Awakens still made $2 billion. Rise of Skywalker still made over $1 billion. So Warner Bros. Like, hey, we'll take him and just hey, if you want to copy and paste everything, go ahead. He still brings in money, and they can still go to the shareholders and stockholders and say, we have J.J. Abrams. Give us money so we can do these projects. And they probably will, because JJ has not had what I have known. Maybe he has, but he doesn't have really. Him and his company, they don't have that many flops. You know what I mean? They really have results, because JJ knows how to get the normies and the general public to the movie theater. He's like, they consider him the new this our generation Steven Spielberg. I personally think that's a bunch of BS, because he's a very copy and paste safe director. Like, he knows how to play it safe. He knows how to get the money. He knows how to get the job done, and he knows how to play it safe. So in that point of view, JJ, I mean, honestly, at this point, I wouldn't mind it. Listen, I kind of have issues with him doing the DC thing, but DC is so trash right now. I think you need like a J.J. Abrams. You might as well have J.J. Star Wars, Star Trek, Lost issues, rather than have Birds of Prey comes out, which looks like trash, and the movie flops, and then it hurts them financially in the long run. You might as well have someone like J.J. was like, hey, it still brings in money. People are going to be complaining about it or hating it or not liking it, but it's still made money, and they can still keep the franchises going. So it depends on how you view it. If you're a hardcore fan, you're probably not going to like JJ, which I'm very iffy with. I definitely have I don't know. I'm very iffy with JJ. I told you, I don't hate JJ Abrams. I have issues with him. You feel me? I just feel like he's a copy and paste safe director, in my personal opinion. But if you look at it from a business point of view, JJ brings in money, and that's just all that matters. It's all about the bottom dollar. That's really it, guys. Tell me what you guys think about this whole report. Do you think JJ going to DC is a good thing or bad thing? He's already signed for 5 years, so whether you like it or not, you have to deal with him. He's technically, what I'm reading about is that it seems like he's going to be the Kevin Feige of the Warner Brothers, DCEU, and stuff like that. So whether you like him or not, he's going to be there for 5 years, so you might as well suck it up and deal with it. So his contract won't be into, 2025, and they paid him country. That means he's getting paid $100 million every year to do a DC or a Warner Brothers project. That's really it, guys. Tell me what you guys think. Make sure you tell me what you guys think about JJ, being with DC and Warner Brothers. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not hate it? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Tell me what you guys think. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Peace, and have a great day, and take care.